Hey everybody. So today we're going to start our 12-mile overnight loop. We're going into Big South Fork, starting at the trailhead parking lot at Leatherwood. Going to follow this trail going up. This is going it says 3 miles. It's about 2.8, I think. Going up to Angel Falls Overlook, which is really pretty. So the pictures look like anyways. And then we will do the Grand Gap Loop, which is about 6.8 I think. So we're going to go around that up on top of a plateau and then we're going to come back out the same way that we came back in. It's about 13 miles. All right, here we are. We just started. The rain slowed down, which is really nice, but it's still pretty gray. The trail's wicked wet. So far, it's still stopped raining, which is great, and I think it's warmed up a few degrees. We're probably really close to the switchbacks, so probably about a mile from the Angel Falls overlook. This is one of 3 campsites that we've seen. The trail's been really flat, which is great, kind of puddly, but so far it's worked out okay. We're having fun. It's this really neat lagoon that's tucked back in here, and we've seen so many waterfalls. Definitely was not expecting that. We've had a lot of rain the past few days here in Knoxville. So it's sturdy, it's just broken, and there's a little bit of a gap. And pretty treacherous. Alright, so we just got to just about finishing the switchbacks. That was pretty insane. We crossed that river. It was awesome. And then, like you guys saw just a second ago, there was a big old poster that said temporary route rerouted. There was no other route though to go, and it looked like on the other side that we came from, there wasn't a sign on that side, so we didn't know. It was safe. It was a little freaky. I think we're just about to the top. It's completely stopped raining. The sun's just trying to peek out. It's probably like 45 degrees. It's warm enough. We're having fun. It's doing good. I was amazed that my husband just went across that, because he's not like that. But he went right down that bank, and that's what it looks like right now. Really great. I don't feel like it's slippery at all. So that, I believe, is the overlook for Angel Falls. We're not there yet, but that rock is huge. So we just came up. This is going to be the trail that we're going to go down. You get up to the sign and we'll go all the way around and we'll come out right to this spot where we are right now. Alright, so this is what the trail looks like going around the Grand Gap Loop. Really flat, really well maintained, no roots. Our next task, or priorities of work, is to find water. Not really sure what the water situation is going to be like, but super wet, so we've got a really good chance to find water so we can cook our food tonight. And we got enough for tonight and tomorrow walking out. That is a beautiful water source. Alright guys, so we've gone about 3.5 miles into the Grand Gap Loop. It's about halfway. The full mileage of the loop is 6.8. And so I guess we're a little over. We got stocked up on water just a little while ago, but that was probably about 1.5 miles in. Like I said, we've had a lot of rain, so I'm not really sure how good of a reliable water source that'll be if it's been really dry. Outside of that, so far I haven't really seen any water sources. Something to note if you want to come out and do this. Right now we're trying to look for a place to sleep. We wanted to get about halfway in. We are hammock dwellers, so we gotta look for trees. There's a lot of underbrush, which is all right, but hopefully we'll be able to find some spots. There's been a few tent spots that have been kind of open, so if you're a tent dweller, you'll be in good shape. I think we've maybe seen 2 or 3 so far, into the 3.5 miles. As you can see in front of me, the sun's out. Blessings all around. All right, y'all, we found a spot. It is definitely backcountry camping. We had to find some trees, so we did. Right at a trail junction, so we ended up being 5.2 miles into the loop. So 5.2 plus the 2.8, that's been our total miles for today. We're just getting in. It's 50 degrees, really minimally cloudy. I think it's going to be a pretty clear night, but we got our setup all put up so that we can do like practice our tarp setup and making sure that everything works for when we do a 35 mile or at the beginning of next month. I'm going to switch this around so you can see it. All right, this is Mike's setup. We both have the Yukon Outfitter tarps in the sleeves. We both have hammocks by Elemental and our DIY underquilt. Also, Mike made some fantastic backpack holders with some Zingit, and this is my setup right now. Our top quilts are still in our bags at the moment, just getting things all situated so that we can cook some dinner, maybe relax. Priorities of work though. I'm so glad we got water when we did, because there were no other water sources, and we're really glad that we found these for hammocks. We did not, it was really kind of sketchy to find a place to hang, so fortunately we found these. We were thinking that we might have to go all the way out, but fortunately we did not. There were a few more for tents, but still not really a whole lot. No poison ivy this time. Last time we did one of these backcountry hangs, we realized almost all the way through our camp setup, that we were all walking in poison ivy. None of that today. Right there is a really awesome tent setup too. It's really flat. Good morning. We made it. It's about 7 in the morning. It was a little chilly last night. I think we got down to below 35 from a little digital thermometer that we have. Toes are a little chilly. We've got different layers on, but but we made it, even though our under quilts are only rated down to 40. Some pretty neat dew looking mist hanging out over in between the trees. Alright, y'all, so we are doing our last 4.5 miles out this morning. It's pretty sunny, still about 50 degrees, so it's a little chilly. Track continues to be really nice. Definitely pretty green around though. So there's sometimes people say that there's a lot of vistas to see. We haven't seen that, but
I wish you could hear the river down there. Absolutely certain death if you fall. I hate heights. Being this close is too close for me. And she's worse than the kids. And just a little closer, I'll scoot on my butt. She kills me.